We are slowed down sound and light waves, a walking bundle of frequencies tuned into the cosmos. We are souls dressed up in sacred biochemical garments, and our bodies are the instruments through which our souls play their music. Everybody is a genius, but if you judge a fish by its ability to climb a tree, it will live its whole life believing that it is stupid. Weak people revenge, strong people forgive, intelligent people ignore. The difference between stupidity and genius is that genius has its limits. We can't solve today's problems with the mentality that created them. The world will not be destroyed by those who do evil, but by those who watch them without doing anything. The only thing more dangerous than ignorance is arrogance. Information is not knowledge. The only source of knowledge is experience. You need experience to gain wisdom. Don't listen to the person who has the answers. Listen to the person who has the questions. Insanity, doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. Everything that exists in your life does so because of two things: something you did or something you didn't do. I think 99 times and find nothing. I stop thinking, swim in the silence, and the truth comes to me. There comes a point in your life when you need to stop reading other people's books and write your own. The leader is one who, out of the clutter, brings simplicity, out of discord, harmony, and out of difficulty, opportunity. God did not create evil. Just as darkness is the absence of light, evil is the absence of God. Logic can take you from point A to point B. Imagination can take you wherever you want. Great spirits have always encountered opposition from mediocre minds. The mediocre mind is incapable of understanding the man who refuses to bow blindly to conventional prejudices and chooses instead to express his opinions courageously and honestly. Imagination is more important than knowledge. Imagination is the language of the soul. Pay attention to your imagination and you will discover all you need to be fulfilled. I believe we are here to do good. It is the responsibility of every human being to aspire to do something worthwhile, to make the world a better place than the one we found. If one day you have to choose between the world and love, remember this: if you choose the world, you'll be left without love. But if you choose love, with it, you will conquer the world. The world is a dangerous place to live, not because of the people who are evil, but because of the people who don't do anything about it. Any government is evil if it carries within it the tendency to deteriorate into tyranny. The danger of such deterioration is more acute in a country in which the government has authority not only over the armed forces, but also over every channel of education and information. If you want your children to be intelligent, read them fairy tales. If you want them to be more intelligent, read them more fairy tales. When you sit with a nice girl for 2 hours, it seems like 2 minutes. When you sit on a hot stove for 2 minutes, it seems like 2 hours. That's relativity. The intuitive mind is a sacred gift, and the rational mind is a faithful servant. We have created a society that honors the servant and has forgotten the gift. To the fullest. You have to color outside the lines once in a while if you want to make your life a masterpiece. Laugh some every day. Keep growing, keep dreaming, keep following your heart. The important thing is not to stop questioning. I once thought that if I could ask God one question, I would ask how the universe began, because once I knew that, all the rest is simply equations. But as I got older, I became less concerned with how the universe began. Rather, I would want to know why he started the universe. For once I knew that answer, then I would know the purpose of my own life. The world we have created is a product of our thinking. It cannot be changed without changing our thinking. If we want to change the world, we have to change our thinking. No problem can be solved from the same consciousness that created it. We must learn to see the world anew. Learning is the beginning of wealth. Searching and learning is where the miracle process all begins. The great breakthrough in your life comes when you realize that you can learn anything you need to learn to accomplish any goal that you set for yourself. This means there are no limits on what you can be, have, or do. Evil does not exist, sir, or at least it does not exist unto itself. Evil is simply the absence of God. It is just like darkness and cold, a word that man has created to describe the absence of God. God did not create evil. Evil is not like faith or love that exist just as does light and heat. Evil is the result of what happens when man does not have God's love present in his heart. It's like the cold that comes when there is no heat, or the darkness that comes when there is no light.